Now let's talk about the Russian oil embargo from the European Union and the $60 per barrel price cap from the G7. Patrick Haan, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy, joins me now. Patrick, as you know, gas is a volatile commodity. Let's talk about what you make of what's happening with the EU and these price caps right now.
Well, there's certainly a lot swirling around in the air all at the same time. Keep in mind, COVID in China has continued to lead to lockdowns there and a reduction in consumption, which is hitting global oil prices just at the same time that the EU is implementing a cap on Russian oil prices, as well as sanctions. Keep in mind, concerns about the economy in the U.S. are also swirling. With a strong jobs report, interest rates could continue to go up and the Fed could continue to curb growth. All of that, not necessarily having an immediate effect yet. Oil prices had started the day moving higher, but on some of those economic concerns and strong growth, now oil prices actually trailing off a bit. So it remains to be seen what full effect might develop from these energy cap and sanctions on Russia. But for now, we are going to continue to see gas prices falling, though in the future they could go back up should Russia retaliate by curbing oil exports.
So why the caps and sanctions? I mean, we've seen this song and dance before, and it hasn't worked.
No, it certainly hasn't to this point. And now keep in mind that sanctions have applied on shipping oil from Russia to European destinations, but not necessarily pipeline shipments. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this will affect prices. Now, Russia has responded to retaliate or has said it will retaliate by simply not exporting oil. This is a very high stakes game, essentially of Russian roulette, where Europe needs the oil. Russia has promised not to deliver for companies that respond to this price cap. It could be a long and cold winter for Europe and a difficult one, but that may not impact supplies just yet.
Okay, well, let's talk about how soon we could see the impact here in the States with this oil embargo, how it's going to impact those every single day that can't even afford to fill up their car at this point. The last thing they need, especially during the holidays, before the holidays, is to hit yet again.
Yeah, exactly right. And to this point, I think oil has been seeing more of a push lower because of concerns about the economy and certainly lockdowns in China than what we're seeing the effects from the EU sanctions and price cap on Russia. And for that reason, gas prices have been moderating in the past 4 weeks. That's a trend that will likely continue. So far, the EU's threat of sanctions on Russia really hasn't driven up oil prices much yet because it's being outweighed by economic concerns here and the China lockdowns. We eventually could see the national average falling below $3 a gallon. We're already at the lowest point we've seen since January. Prices could continue falling for now, but certainly we'll have to keep an eye on how Russia responds to the price cap.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be talking again. Patrick Haan, appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.